time for some Pokemon Colosseum! Yes, 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 yes! Let's do this, people! I am so ready for this. So, we shall start by making a new character. What's my character going to be called? I am going to call him... what should I call him? I could go for the boring one and call him Max, but I am instead going to call him Plorn. Plorn? Nah, that sounds dirty. Let's call him Flarp? No, I'll say Flarp. I shall call our grand hero I know. It's a classic. ... lowercase u. Now for the most passive-aggressive run ever is you. Okay. Well, here we are in the desert where our fabulous heroes are standing. Oh my god! An explosion! My god, that guy didn't give a shit. Here is our hero with his platform shoes, going to take the mysterious arm gauntlet thing. Go get him, people! Go get on my legion of clones! Espeon, you did shit. Actually, Umbreon didn't do anything either. But, you know, action scene. Seriously, Espeon, what were you planning on doing there? Boom! Ah, one of the few times you see explosives in the Pokemon universe. Going off into the blinding sunlight. So, this is Pokemon Colosseum. And if someone had to ask me, Max, what's your favourite Pokemon game? This would be it! Amazingly enough. Mostly because I love the universe. They actually try to do something different with this one, rather than making pretty much the same game over and over and over again. It's quite, but this is a part of what I call Nintendo's renovation era. So, aka the GameCube era. And to a lesser, well, to the same extent really, the Super NES era as well. Because with the NES and N64, they were forced to innovate, NES being almost a blank slate. Not entirely. Here's some more plot things. But with NES and N64, they had to... Sorry if my voice is a bit weird, I've got a bit of a cold right now. But you know what, I don't care, I'm doing this. So, with the NES and the N64, they had to start pretty much from square one. If anything, they had to do a lot more for the N64. But with the Super NES and GameCube eras, they were more focused on less innovating and more just doing what they do well, if that makes sense. So the purpose of this run. I have just moved to London and I have no internet and I want to play some Pokemon. So I'll have you guys enjoy it with me. And so this guy with the pink hair is challenging us to a Pokemon's battle. And he has no chance. Absolutely none. Well, I mean, I guess you could try to lose, but that seems really lame. Now, due to a Hitch to Capture card, I have what's called Realistic Desert Mode. Because for whatever reason, the capture card works great, but if I try and record GameCube games, all the colour goes screwy. So as a result, we're stuck with this. I'm going to use secret power. So we have Pinky in the brain here. Pinky being Espeon and the brain being Umbreon. Because just because you're a psychic type does not automatically make you smirk. It's not allowed. In fact, we saw what Espeon did. There was explosions and stuff. It did nothing. What was it hoping to achieve there? Just meow at people? I love this game. I love this to pieces. As I said, favourite Pokemon game. And it's also, rather weirdly enough, quite possibly the only way you can see what resembles a post-apocalyptic Pokemon game. As weird as that sounds. But it's true. I mean, everything's made of scrap. And everyone's just trying to make do with what they've got. Although a good thing about this game is that as much as I love Pokemon, the early game of Pokemon is shite. Just horrible when you're having to spam the same few moves over and over again because that's all you got. Ugh, it's so bad. The game doesn't really open up until you hit like level 25 or something. I'm glad the text box is slightly dimmed so people can actually read what's going on. But yes, due to a slight hit with the graphics card, or the capture card, or for whatever reason, I've tried to fix it, but it's just really, really bright for whatever reason. Thankfully, there's only a couple of actual proper desert areas in the game. And while it's a bit bright, it's livable. It's just like if you're actually going around the desert and not putting on those goddamn sunglasses. Seriously, you should probably put your sunglasses on. You know what, it'll give it a nice sense of individuality compared to the other games. And now we're in another battle against that guy. Folly. Okay. It's kind of worrying when Folly has one of the better names of this game. I feel like the names in this game for the trainers, you'll see it too, I'm pretty sure they're a bit lost in translation kind of thing. Where it's like, yeah, we could translate, but I'd rather not. Which is weird compared to all the other Pokemon games. They do have like fairly normal names. Except Maxwell's still a very hard trainer to find. But there is a couple. 2, I believe. No, 3. But this is Gen 3 Pokemon, so the physical special split hasn't happened yet, which is why Umbreon's using secret power. And to be honest, another reason why I'm doing it is that the Umbreon, Pinky in the brain, Umbreon Espeon, Banana 1, Banana 2 are so much stronger than everyone else. At this point in the game, it's not even fair. And we obliterated him, funny enough. We have not taken a single point of damage yet, and that is a good sign. Yes, we are Team Snaggums. ... Now, what we get, we'll find out what time Team Snaggums ... soon enough. But for now, let's see what's in the mysterious bag. Or, you know, we could just leave them to do it. You know you could help. You have arms, you know. You don't need me to do this. Or is that bag really, really, really important? All this neighbourhood's so shite you can't put the bag down without anyone stealing it. Actually, I'm a main character in a Pokemon game, I still shit all the time. From the ground. Actually, in this game, it's more literal than other ones. And you are... Oh. You. And we are gonna have a new name, and you shall be called... Kaplang! Kaplang! Oh, Kaplang! Now we're getting Kaplang! Kaplang! To be honest, it makes about as much sense as half the names here. To be honest, if it would have fit, I would have also put MacGuffin in. That's one really good thing about the later Pokemon games. They really did add a lot more space to enter names. But they're just telling us to go and see the mayor. Oh, fine. Thank you, you. I don't think she trusts me. If you're with me, you. Oh, that's what my name is, like, completely unpronounceable. And they have no idea and they have no idea how to say it, so they just say, you. Also, that was the only time you hear the someone became your partner jingle, so that's nice. God, this place is nice. I feel like having it bright actually helps quite a bit. Well, maybe that's just the power of denial. Now, let's go and speak to this guy. Why? Because this is a little thing which Chugga Conroy missed. He only missed a couple of things. He's normally very thorough, but it seems very weird that he missed this guy of all people, given he's right at the beginning of the game. So yeah, you'll find out what he missed afterwards. Unless I'm misremembering, but he definitely missed this bit. So yeah, let's go kick his ass. Because I almost feel bad. Almost. You know, just because I annihilate everything doesn't mean I can't pretend to be tactical. Good job, Banana! 2 for 1. It's 2! Listen, the names are gonna be interchangeable. I'm gonna think of nicknames when the time comes, because since I've just moved to London, I am completely offline. So while I would normally ask the comments for like naming suggestions, that kind of thing, that's just not an option right now. But by the time I upload this, the series may not be over. But I am gonna be playing through this through the weekend. So I'll be pretty far. But you know what? Whatever. We're having some fun here. And it's been quite interesting being back in the dark ages of the 90s. Effectively. Being stuck here. And here we go. He gives us a TM. Oh, that was awfully nice of him. And it is the TM for Torment, which prevents the opponent from using the same move twice in a row. Nice move. Not great. Pairs well with Encore. Because why not? So let's go and see the mayor. But first, oh, hang on. Oh my god. What? Oh, this guy's outfit. It's amazing. You know what? This guy, in his skin-tight spandex suit, skirt, tights which combine into shoes, or is that just his feet? To be honest, the GameCube, it's pretty hard to tell. And glowing red eyes. That looks like a guy you could trust. So, why is he here? Like, seriously, why is he here? It may as well just be the game going, oh hey, here's the guy, he'll be back later. Because just because I love this game doesn't mean the fact that I can pick out its bullshit sometimes. And I love this song, it's so happy. What can I do for you? Real descriptive there. Kablang! I'll admit, I think the ruff really ties up the mare's look together. Although the Mickey Mouse ear hair is kind of weird. You know, I don't know why people are so surprised that Pokemon can attack people sometimes. I mean, they're effectively wild animals, so why not? Why can't they attack people? If anything, it will make the Pokemon universe a bit more interesting then. Have a nice survival aspect to it. As the game seemed to have forgotten after Red and Blue that Pokemon do attack people occasionally, and that Pokemon are effectively wild animals. So he said, go to the stadium. It's cool, and you know what? He's damn right it looks cool. So let's go and see it. I love this area. I mean, aside from the hilarity of this being a desert, and they have all of this water in one place just wasting it, just for a pretty effect. I mean, my god. It seems a bit unfair for the other towns, but they don't exist anymore, so I guess it's not a problem. Oh hey, it's clones! Yeah, I'd rip off the snack machine. I mean, have you seen it? It goes right with my outfit. What did I mean by traitor? You... I think she had her suspicions. You know what though? It's funny that when you see... Yeah, oh yeah, I'm totally a member of Teams. I used to be a member of Team Saga, but I cut them dry. Why? Their operation's too small for me. Because I'm the king. Of... Alright? I don't know, I was just ad-libbing then. But with this... with the thing in my arm, it is a snag machine, which you can use to steal Pokemon from people. And the game forces you to use it ethically, unfortunately, which is a shame because it would be quite fun for you to go completely rogue and steal stuff from everyone. But that's besides the point. Now the funny thing is though, this is the new model of snag machine that we have. The old model of snag machine you do actually see later in the game, and it's hilarious because of how huge it is. Like, it's this giant box, bigger than most fridges, and they meant to steal Pokemon using it? So you mean to say that with this giant box, in order to steal it, they'd have like either transport it everywhere, would it probably involve like either using that giant jet bike you have to have it like a little trailer, or they just sucker people into going to their headquarters and stealing it from there. I don't think it even has wheels. That's the worst bit. And so it's kind of like, oh hey, we got like some free donuts here. Huh? 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 All you have to do is go in this room and ignore the giant machine with the giant claw and the Pokeballs loaded in it. Just ignore that. It's cool, nothing suspicious, it's just a nice dispenser. I'm doing a thumbs up, you can't see it right now, I'm doing the thumbs up and a cheesy grin. Just like the old commish. And we're having a great time. Right here in Fenac City! Yeah! No, of course you're not good enough. Wait. I'm a Team Snag'em guy. You must know I have an Umbreon and Espeon. Why'd they send this guy to stop me? Oh well. Game logic, whatever. It's easy to pick apart game logic, but you know what? It has to start off slow. Although I kind of wish there was a hard mode where it doesn't start off slow. Like, listen, you. We should shop for some Pokeballs. We're gonna steal all the shit around here. So let's go and do that. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, there was another thing. If they transport the snag machine, what if it, say, falls off the trailer? Then it's broken! And you're not exactly going to go around asking for parts. Oh. I don't think he sells Pokeballs. Actually, wait, there is something which we want to sell. Because we have some Awakenings, which do absolutely nothing in this game. To be honest, I'm probably going to sell the other items fairly soon too. This isn't a Nuzlocke run. I'm free to use items whenever. Yeah, you should probably go to school. Ah, there we go. So they want us to go to the outskirts stand. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's go to the outskirts stand. Da 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 da. I don't know why I was humming the Entertainer then, but you know what, whatever. Actually, yeah, it would need a trailer, and to be honest, with all the dirt flying over it, god damn. It's that goddamn bike. That goddamn snag machine, it cracks me up every time.
Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel somewhere, you might want to stock up on some supplies here.
Hey, can I ask you something? Do you sell any Pokeballs?
Why, yes, Dr. Claw, we do sell other Pokeballs, yeah, there they are. Oh, hang on, I think I was standing on the box. There you go.
Hooray, we got 5 Pokeballs. I like that guy's logic of, we may as well have them on sale. Now I know there's no reason to get Great Balls right now. However, I think the Pokeballs look nicer in this game, so I'm gonna get some Pokeballs. You know what, let's get 10 full heals as well, so I can sell the other things in good conscience. Cha-ching! Let's sell all the other stats healing stuff. Potions are fine. We're not going to be using potions very much. Well, actually, no, we're going to be using potions a ton, but we're not going to be using them very much fairly soon. And then we'll blow the rest of our money on good old, on some Great Balls. Just buy the rest. 7, that's good. Just in case, because you know what, later on in the game there are going to be some Pokemon which are tough to catch. I mean, not right now, I'm actually focusing pretty much on the first boss Pokemon here. So, now let's go to the mysterious building we haven't been to yet, or at least one of them, in Phoenix City. Oh, hang on, what do you have to say? Something terrible is happening. Oh no! Oh no! What do we do? We should probably go to the mayor's, but first, let's go to the Pokemon Center. So, one of 2 Pokemon Centers in the entire game. So, let's heal up. And that's the main reason why I like catching my Pokemon in Pokeballs, because I get really irritated. More irritated than I have at any right to, if the Pokeballs are different. But anyways, I think this is a good spot to end our first episode. So, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you fine folks in the next one. Bye!